All right, guys, let's face it. You're sick and tired of where you're at. You know that you're destined for more. You just don't know how to get there. What I want to share with you guys today is millionaire mindset hacks that has allowed regular, everyday people to become extraordinary. So let me ask you this. You ever wonder why some people just seem like they are able to have it all, while others, no matter how hard they work, it just never works out? And let me tell you this, it's not luck. A lot of people, what they think is that maybe one day I'll be lucky enough to be there. Maybe one day I'll be at the right place at the right time. There's never the right time, guys. What usually separates the people who seem like they have it all from people who just sit around and mope is a mindset. What I mean by that is ordinary people are stuck in a limited mindset, while people who have it all have a growth mindset. So now you might be asking yourself, well, what is a growth mindset? A growth mindset means that you know that your abilities can develop with effort and strategy. And today I'm going to show you guys how to unlock it. What happens is that people limit their belief in their abilities to accomplish the things that they want, and they never get to where they want to be. And so I want to help you guys break that belief, because the longer that you live like that, the longer you're going to be stuck in a mediocre life that I don't want for you. Because at the end of the day, everybody has the opportunity to succeed. No matter who you are, no matter where you come from, no matter your background, if you're black, if you're white, if you're Mexican, if you're a boy, if you're a girl, you guys have the ability every day to take advantage of the opportunities that you have to go out and create. So let's break down these millionaire mindset hacks that will help you unlock your fullest potential. So what's one thing that everybody on this planet shares? Their brain. And guys, your brain can either be your greatest ally or your worst enemy. And the difference between whether or not you're going to use it to your advantage or your disadvantage lies in your belief. Do you really, truly believe that you have the ability to grow, develop, nourish skills that will benefit you for the long run? Because if not, then you're never going to get anywhere. It also comes down to when you face adversity. When something bad happens to you, do you sit down and cry and mope about it, or do you see these as opportunities? I asked Bradley a question the other day, and it said, what were the biggest risks you took in your business? And his answer was that I never took any risk. I saw everything I did as an opportunity. You see how that quick little mindset shift makes everything shift around 360? Guys, you have to think that whatever happens in your life not only happened for a reason, but it's something to help you grow and develop. And a lot of the times it's not even your fault that you think this way. A lot of the times you pick up traits from your parents, from your friends, from your family. Everybody has this limiting mindset factor that they can't have everything they want in life. And that's just completely false. What I hope is not the case for you is that you're fixed in this trap. You guys think that your abilities are static, which will ultimately lead to failure, which will ultimately lead to you thinking that it was never really destined for you in the first place. And that's the thing about fear of failure, is that even if you don't go out and do the things you want, you failed. And you might not see it that way because you didn't try in the first place, but not trying or trying and failing, you end up in the same place. So what would you rather do? Stay in this fixed mindset of thinking that I can't do the things that I want, or I'm gonna go out and do it, and if I fail, I end up in a better place than I once was because now I'm better equipped to go out into the world and try it again. Guys, failures only make you stronger. I don't think there's ever been one successful person who has never failed at one thing or another. Guys, set challenges. Every day, go out and set a challenge. Say hi to somebody. Tell somebody you're having the best day of your life. This morning I went to church and my pastor said, say hello to the people around you. And you know what everybody did? They just sat back down in church. These people that express, showing gratitude and showing love, they just sat down. So I made it a point to go to the guy in front of me and say, hey brother, hope you have an amazing day today. And when he turned around, I could just see that kind of threw him off, because that doesn't happen anymore. And it's so sad because every day you guys can change somebody's life, whether you know it or not. Telling somebody that you hope they have an amazing day can shift their day from being a day or something for them to look forward to. Then he asked me how my day was. You know what I told him? I said, I'm having the best day of my life. And that's because I cultivated this mindset of growth. Even though it was just for me, it was just Sunday morning. Every day I see it as the best day because I know every day I can go out and change the world and do something positive. It just goes back to this idea of celebrating the effort and not the outcome. Guys, when I say that I have an amazing day, it's because I know that I'm doing little things to really make it come to fruition. And that might seem like a silly thing to do because I haven't really done anything to make it an amazing day. However, I know that if I built that mindset, it will be an amazing day because not only am I gonna go out and share that with the world, I know myself that I'm gonna do things daily to get to where I wanna be and move me closer to reaching the best version of myself. And I want the same for you guys. I want you guys to know that even if you're having a bad day, go out with intention. Go out knowing that you have the power to control your own happiness. What happens is that people fall victim to themselves. Guys, I want you to take this to heart. I want you to know that you're not the only person with problems. You're just not. It's as simple as that, guys. You're not the only one with problems. Everybody, every day faces some kind of adversity. Whether you like it or not, that's just the reality of it. If every day you don't have a growth mindset, you're gonna be stuck in the same place. And what I want you guys to remember is that mindset is persistence over time. Guys, one day to the next is not gonna change your life drastically. But again, it goes back. The little wins that you take into account every day will quickly add up, and it's the snowball effect. This win will help you make this win, and then this win, and then next thing you know, you're all the way up here before you know it. Learn to delay gratification because when you can do that, you know that your efforts are worth it. Again, it's persistence over time. You have to persevere through everything that life throws at you. Success does not happen overnight. I want you guys to know that. Watching this video, reading a book, going to the gym once is not gonna change your life. It's persistence over time. When you feel like giving up, when you feel like quitting, when you feel like giving in to temptations, into that instant gratification, just remember that that's where most people aboard ship. That's where most people quit, and that's where most people fail. But I want you to know that you're not most people. If you're watching this video, it's because you know that there's more for you. You know that you're meant for a greater purpose. So again, when you feel like quitting, when you feel like giving up, when you feel like you can't do it anymore, that's when you need to push 1,000 times harder. That's what's gonna separate you from everybody else. And a lot of people don't realize that it starts with their environment. Who are you hanging out with? Who are you getting your knowledge from? Who are you sharing your success with? If I asked you what is knowledge, what do you say? Power. However, knowledge can be actually the complete opposite. It's what you know that can change your life. If somebody's feeding you the wrong information, then knowledge isn't power. At that point, knowledge turns into something that only makes you worse. Be mindful of where you're getting your information from and who you're hanging around with. If you're the smartest person out of your 5 closest friends, then you're not with the right people. If you have the most value to share out of your 5 closest friends, then you don't have the right friends. If your friends don't push you every day to become the best version of yourself, they're not your friends. You need people who are gonna push you off the edge. That's how you fix your mindset. If every weekend your friends are telling you, hey, let's go out, and you tell them no, and they despise you for it, what does that say about them? You know, your friends are gonna tell you, you're right, I actually know that you're trying to quit drinking, so I'm not gonna invite you no more. And that's your friend. Even though they're not inviting you, it's because they know what you're trying to accomplish. The people who say, hey, it's just one drink, they don't care about your goals. I need you to get that through your head. Sometimes you have to quit hanging out with the wrong people. So now what's holding you back? What things in your life are not allowing you to get to where you want to be? Guys, you have to get rid of the cancers. You have to get rid of everything that doesn't support your goals. And for some people, that's just absolutely the worst thing. How can you tell your best friend that you don't want to hang out with them? How can you tell your parents that you don't agree with them? Let me put it this way. It's all perspective, guys, and it's all mindset. You guys have to cultivate the growth mindset every day. And whether you like it or not, your mind plays the biggest role in your everyday actions. So what are you going to do? Are you going to continue to have a static mindset, a mindset where you have a limiting belief on your abilities? Or are you going to go out and know that every day is an opportunity for you to grow and know that whatever happens along the way, it's all for good reason?